Good morning, and it is actually morning today as well. Feeling a bit better, even if I don't quite look it. Apart from the fact that I feel really cold, like I don't normally like wearing kind of close turtlenecks, but I am for some reason just really cold today. Yeah, headache has pretty much gone. There's still it just in the background, just like threatening, but I feel like as long as I drink enough today, I feel like I should be all right. So yes, today can go ahead as planned. I am going to be doing a Twitch stream during the day with some crochet. I'm thinking I might do some more work on the portal blanket because I've not done that in a while. So I'm going to do some work on the portal blanket today, I think. I don't normally like doing my own designs on Twitch just because it's so often trial and error, and I feel like there's more concentration needed, and if I'm chatting along with people then I feel like I'm more likely to make a little mistake. So yeah, I will stick to, well, I say that the portal blanket's my own design as well, but it's all planned out and now I just have to follow the chart, so it's not too complicated. Before we do that though, I've decided I'm going to pause on this design and block it because we're getting to the point where I need to know size information. That might give you a clue as to what it is. My throat's still not quite there. But yes, I want to block it, and then I've got a really representative idea of how it's going to lie when it's properly done. So yeah, we're going to pause on this for a couple of days and get it blocked, and then I've got a better idea of how to move forward with it, because I don't want to pull back any more than I already have. So yes, we're going to pause on this for a couple of days while I block it, and then we will have a look, see how it's lying, and carry on with it. So yes, that is the plan for this morning. I also just need to go and get do a food shop very quickly, so I will be nipping up to do that before anything else. But of course, first things first, Advents. So today, what are we on? We've done 13. Yeah, day 14. The last light of Durin's Day. So yeah, in yesterday's segment, we found the door. We kind of found the area of where the door was. They didn't find the keyhole though. And again, it's been a while since I read the book. I can't remember whether there's the same struggle in the book as there is in the film to get to the keyhole. But either way, yes, the last light of Durin's Day. So, oh, I like that. Oh, that's a sunset colour. That's like a pastel sunset. Oh, that's gorgeous. I like the yellows that have come in as well, obviously with the light. And it's moonlight, but you've got the pinky, ever so slight pinky purpley shades for the idea that it's the sun has set. Oh, I love that. And then obviously the greys, because we are essentially at a stone doorway. Oh, that's so pretty. I can't wait to see what some of the other colours are going to be from inside the mountain. I kind of want to... No, I'm not gonna kind of try and predict the rest of the colours because I don't want to spoil it for myself. I'm so excited. I just love this. I've enjoyed doing this Advent so much. But yes, there we go. Some pinky, yellowy, purpley hues for today. And like I said, it's kind of like a pastel palette, this one. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, I love it. I can't believe we're nearly done. Only got 10 days left. I want to do it all again. Oh, this Advent series, it feels like it was just designed for me. Oh, it just tickles so many of my really really meaningful hobbies and loves. 14, there's 14. Yeah, as I said last night as well, I think I'm going to stop trying to do the Hobbit like films in time with the Advent, because otherwise I'm not going to get time to do the Lord of the Rings ones as well. So I will just do them as I feel like it. Right, what have we got? Oh, it took me a second to figure out what that was then. I'm assuming a Santa hat? I think that's a Santa hat. That one did take a second. I was like, what is that? But yes, plan for today. Go out, grab some food, and then get this blocked and pinned out so that I can see how it's actually gonna look. I'm gonna do some measuring first. I want to know before blocking measurements, and then I can estimate growth. I feel like that's probably a wise decision. But yeah, it does mean I'm gonna have to get a move on, because I think I'm due on Twitch at 12, if I remember my own schedule correctly. So yeah, and then this is going to lay out blocking. While this is blocking, oh, I'm caught on one of my buttons. While this is blocking, I think I'm going to go and carry on with my cardigan, because I haven't done any on that since I was up north, and I realised I hadn't brought the right mohair with me. So yes, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to carry on with that, because the goal was to get that finished before the end of the year. And obviously I'm now running out of time. I've got a project that I wouldn't mind starting in between Christmas and New Year. So yeah, I do need to crack on with projects really. But yeah, so get some knitting done. And thankfully the cardigan, because it's in like a really chunky yarn, it's working up super quickly, which is reassuring. I'm just worried I'm not going to have enough black yarn. There is just that tiny niggly worry that I don't have enough black yarn. So fingers crossed, it is gonna be a bit of a yarn chicken situation. But we're gonna hope that I have enough, because I bought this years ago as well, and I don't think dye lot's gonna be the worst thing in the world, because I've got the mohair with it, and I'm gonna be fine on mohair. So even if the dye lots are ever so slightly out, I feel like the mohair will blend it well enough. But yeah, we're just gonna hope that I did my research well enough when I first bought the yarn, and that I'm not going to run out. We're gonna manifest it. Yes, so I am going to start making a move and get on with today's activities. I'll check in later. Good evening. It has been quite a nice day, although I do wonder whether I tried to go a little far after yesterday. I'm wondering whether I needed to rest a little longer, because I got to walking Penny this evening and started to feel a little funny again. So maybe I pushed it just a teeny bit, but I've not really got anything planned for the rest of this evening, and I don't really have anything tomorrow until 7 in the evening, so I've got like a good amount of time to keep resting and just get rid of whatever is going on. Like, I just generally just feel like bleh. So meh, I'll be fine. But no, I had a really good stream on Twitch today. Had a lot of people chatting, a lot of regulars popped in, which is always really nice to chat to them. And I got through about a third, probably somewhere between a quarter and a third of the way through the next portal square, which is good. The shape is starting to take and it's starting to become recognisable, which is always good. So I think, you know, 1 or 2 more stream sessions and that should finish off another portal square, and that will make 4. We will be a third of the way through. So yes. But yes, it has been quite an alright day. So just a really chill evening. I am going to watch Sam play some games while I do some more of my knitting, because I've actually got it. The design is blocking upstairs so that I know where it's all sitting ready. And I've got my sleeve here, and finally I've got the right mohair ready. So I'm going to see how much of this I can get done tonight. Hopefully like a decent chunk of it, but we will see. I'm also really tempted. Everybody on Twitch was talking about hot chocolates. So I'm really tempted to get myself a hot chocolate. Right now, I feel a little bit too queasy, but my brain really wants it. So I think give it an hour or 2, let food go down, and then I think I'm going to be making myself a hot chocolate. I can't really stomach any other snacky bits tonight, so that'll probably just be it. And then, yeah, maybe a slightly early night as well, just so I can sleep some of this ick off. And I still need to do my Hobbit reading as well, because today we are at the hidden doorway, aren't we? Which I did look at the colourway description, and she was going for sunset vibes. So I did get that right this morning, which I'm very glad about. But yeah, we've got a sleepy puppy, a sleepy Nicola, who's not going to sleep. I'm going to do some knitting and then have an early night with my book and hot chocolate. So yeah, hopefully just chilled enough to get me back to normal, ready for tomorrow, because the last thing I need is for this to hang around for days. Like, please no. So yeah, I will sign off here and see you tomorrow.
So the dwarves may have found the door, but that doesn't mean they can open it. We left off just as they found the secret entrance into Erebor, or at least they found the area where the secret entrance is located, but currently all they can see is a flat piece of rock. They know the door's on there somewhere, but they just need to find the keyhole. They do have the key, and they spend some time chipping at the rock trying to open the door by force, which obviously doesn't work. And Bilbo spends a lot of time thinking on riddles. Obviously, we know that he's quite partial to a riddle, so he's sat down having a good think about the riddle in the moon writing. And after spending some time, actually several days, trying to get into the mountain, they do hear the thrush knocking against the wall, which is the first part of the riddle. And Bilbo calls them all over just as a tiny, tiny ray of light hits the wall. And I quite liked this detail in the book, actually, rather than just a keyhole suddenly being visible where it wasn't. He does actually say that a small flake of rock does fall away from the wall, and that's what reveals the keyhole. Because in my head, you know, if they look hard enough, they'll find a keyhole. But the fact that there was actually a piece of rock that fell off the wall, and that's what revealed the keyhole, seemed a little bit more satisfying to me. So the door is open, and we are about to enter into Erebor.